Hi, my name is Julian. I'm also known as Bozozoku Cat on Instagram and Twitter and wherever else. And I posted on Instagram and Twitter about a Q&A, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to answer some questions. This isn't going to be a long video. I only got a few questions, but if you want me to do this again, comment on the video or send me a message on Instagram or Twitter. Anyway. Okay, so the first question, favorite anime, manga, mecha. And I'm not sure if that means my favorite anime with mecha in it, or if that means my favorite mecha specifically, but I'll answer both. So I think my favorite anime or manga with mecha in it is Gundam Thunderbolt. I really like it because it's an extremely different way I'm looking at it. It's extremely gritty and realistic, and it's also cool because it's not either. I mean, you can debate that they're good guys and bad guys, but it doesn't seem like it. They all seem like humans, and they're just like struggling through a war. If you have the chance, give it a watch. It's really short. I think it's 2 seasons, and each season is like 4 episodes. So you can like knock it out in less than a week. So it's worth a watch. My favorite mecha specifically probably isn't from Thunderbolt. I like the designs in it, but they're not like crazy. I like crazy designs. But one of my favorite, I think, is G Lucifer, which is from Gundam. I forgot what Gundam series that's from. Doesn't matter. And then another one I like a lot is Sinanju Stein. I was so happy when I got it as a model kit. It's like so cool. It's big. It looks cool on my shelf. It's awesome. And then another one I like a lot. I love all of the Evangelion designs. I think my favorite is Unit 13. Yeah, I would say like probably Unit 13. It's a bit of a spoiler, but whatever. I like it. It's got 4 arms. It looks really cool. I don't know, I like the spears and stuff. Alright, next question. Any siblings? No, I'm an only child. And funny story, my parents kind of didn't want to have kids at first. And then they got older, and they were like, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll try it out. Where does your passion for cars come from? I'm not entirely sure. I think it's partially because when I was a kid, I had a ton of Hot Wheels. And then when I got a little older, I watched the series Top Gear on BBC. The British Top Gear, not the American one. That show is so much fun. I send that to friends that don't even care about cars, and they think it's hilarious. So if you like it, just give it a watch. It's worth it. Actually, also the announcers are doing their own shows too. So I mean, even if you're not interested in cars, you can probably watch the announcers from the original thing do other things. Okay, another question. Best advice to fight procrastination. This is always a good question. So, what I do a lot, or what I should figure out first is like why am I burnt out or am I procrastinating? And a lot of times when people procrastinate or are burnt out, mostly procrastination is just you have a fear of failing, and whether that's like subconscious or like completely apparent, it doesn't matter. Sometimes it'll be somewhere back in your mind it says, oh, I might fail at this, that's why I don't feel like drawing today. And basically, you just have to remind yourself that not every drawing that you have needs to be good. Not every drawing you have needs to be better than the last one. As long as you get out something and at least like it to some degree, that's perfect. Even if you don't like it, it's good that at least that you drew something. The other thing is burnout, which I think happens to a lot of people more often. Maybe especially if you're like drawing a lot. And of course, if you're drawing like, every day for a week, you're probably going to be a little burned out. And it's okay to take a break. Tell yourself it's okay to take a break. It's not a big deal. Just if your break ends up being multiple months, then maybe you need to bring yourself in and tell yourself that you need to draw something, even if it's something really simple. But from burnout, it's like I notice people that draw a lot of similar stuff end up getting burnt out sooner. And it's great that you're consistent, but really you need to draw anything else. It can be like, let's say you're a character artist. Draw a lawnmower. Draw a dog. Draw a landscape. Draw you. Draw something that's completely out of what you're used to drawing. And then you'll kind of like bring yourself in and you have a different perspective, and then you're like, oh yeah, I do like drawing that picture of the lawnmower or whatever. Oh, two-part question. Alright. Thoughts on the new Metroid game? So if you didn't know that this video is being recorded around when E3 happened. So they announced Metroid Dread, and I'll be honest, I've never played a Metroid game. I love Samus, I love her character design, and I love her as a character. I always play her in Smash Brothers because Samus. But I myself have never played a Metroid game, and I absolutely want to. The only issue is I don't have a Switch. And I've been wanting to get one. They're just a little expensive, and Switch Lite doesn't seem worth it to me, in my opinion. So I do definitely want to play it. Whether I'll get the chance to, that's a different story, but I really do want to play it. Another question: what piece of media inspires you the most? That's a very hard question, and I would have to say more likely, because I'm just on social media all the time, is just seeing what other artists are working on. And sometimes this will be like from just my friends or Twitter or ArtStation. ArtStation is really good if you're looking for making a character design or working on a concept or even landscape. Alright, ArtStation is good for all of these things because these are all like industry professionals. They're all extremely good. Twitter has industry professionals, so does Instagram, but it's like, on ArtStation, I literally see like people that worked on movies and AAA video games on ArtStation very often. So, they're probably a good way to get inspiration from. Another thing is, like, if I'm working on a comic, I would say that a lot of inspiration comes from movies, because that's a little bit more movie-like, I guess, because I have to worry about framing. And I was a film major, so I know enough about framing. I don't know, anything, really. Anything could really inspire me. But I think for the most part, it's just whatever I see on my Twitter feed or Instagram feed or whatever. And here's another E3 question. Got a favorite genre of games this year's E3. So my favorite genre of games, I like racing games a lot. I mean, I play Forza all the time. And I like fighting games a lot too. I don't know if I would say I'm good at fighting. I think I'm good enough at fighting games. I mean, I like all different types of genres. Like, I mean, I play Apex to Forza to Final Fantasy to whatever. I just like playing games. How do I feel about E3? Well, I think it was pretty cool. There definitely like things with like game exclusive things, like console exclusive things. It's trying a little bit, but overall I thought it was good. There were a lot of things that looking forward to. I think Halo Infinite looks really cool. I'm not a huge player of Halo games, but I like them a lot. I play Halo 2 once in a while, just the online thing for that. And I don't know, I like to see a new multiplayer Halo game because I like multiplayer Halo games. They're a lot of fun and they're easy to do, and you can just kind of do it while you're like talking to your friends. Another game that came out on E3 was Forza Horizon 5, and I think it looks awesome. You say I'm not going to talk about it too much because I know people don't care that much, but there's like 500 cars in it. The map is like 1.5 times bigger, I think they said. And they're going to add in a bunch of features that people have been asking for a while, and it just seems great. I love it. Alright, another question. Who are your favorite artists? That's... Oof. So, I would say there are a lot of artists that worked on Street Fighter that I like a lot. So, I'm going to butcher these names. I'm sorry. I don't speak Japanese. One of the artists I like a lot is Shinkiro. He worked on a bunch of the SNK box art, I think, but he also worked on Street Fighter and maybe even Darkstalkers. But I love the old school SNK, Street Fighter, Darkstalkers style. Like, I mean, I love all the character designs in them. So honestly, if any artist does it, I like them. But specifically, I like Shinkiro a lot. Stylized realism, I guess. So it's like they're proportionate, but they're not, they're not realistic proportions. They're a lot longer and taller than a normal person would be, and it looks cool because a lot of it has a very good sense of perspective. Like, this guy has an extremely good sense of perspective, and it looks like if someone took a photo of someone, it's probably what they'll look like at that angle, even if it's stylized in a sense. Another artist I like a lot is Akira Hiromoto. He worked on the Prison School comic, and that's another art style where it's like it's realistic but also stylized, and that's just kind of my favorite type of thing. But just sometimes it's like the portraits of what he's working on, they're very detailed, and it's just like, you're a manga artist, you're allowed to not detail every scene or whatever, but then it's just like he does it because why not? I just love that kind of thing. And then another one is Kim Jongji, who I don't know if he worked on any manga or anything. I don't know, but he's another really detailed, a little bit of realism. He's also another one that's good at perspective. He's saying that there'd be times where he would just draw. He would go to cafes and draw, and then he would try to get the entire room around him, and it would just naturally end up being in a fisheye lens perspective, just from him just trying to draw the environment. That's crazy. This guy has tons of stuff on YouTube, so definitely watch that because it's really impressive how he doesn't sketch anything, he just goes for it. And watching him draw makes it... I try to draw like he draws sometimes, because if I'm doing something really detailed, I can't take... I don't want to spend all day detailing something, so I'll do something similar to what he does. But definitely, watch some videos of him drawing. It's so awesome. Oh, and I think that's all the questions I got. So, if you like this video, give it a like, comment, whatever. If you want me to do this again, just go and comment down here, ask me some questions, and I'll come out with another video. I guess that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you watch again, and like, subscribe, share, part of the video, whatever. Thank you. Have a good day.